scoring position. Void, and he'll step on the back. Here comes the outfield grass for a base hit, and this will find the wall out near Monument Valley.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should.
Here's Didi Gregorius. To advancing that time. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So it's one run, one hit, one error, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hicks on second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Mullins is there. 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. First delivery to him on the way.
The first baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Trumbo.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dwight Smith Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, DJ Stewart. He singled his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Voigt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave one. We'll head to the fifth, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Austin wins. Will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin wins. Goes down for the first out in the fifth inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Throw to first, but he gets back in time. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
Swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Hit to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here.
Now
batter versus pitcher.
fielder,
You fight
Cree.
so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready now for Baltimore. Mark Trumbo. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Popped him up. Boyd has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back the
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. A tag for 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and one. Here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Gregorius on third. Voigt on at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
The catcher, Austin.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Now a long throw to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
This is in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Stewart is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mancini looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
into the box,
hitter,
Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Crumbo is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2 New York. Tommy Canely is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1. Canely, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
For the bullpen to close this one out.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Striding in, DJ Stewart. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
He's right there. And that's out number 1. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Troy Tulowitzki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Fouled away. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-2. Troy Tulowitzki will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 12.
Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Renato Nunez is retired to kick off the inning. Austin Wynns started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Voigt scoops it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping up now, Cedric Mullins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. throw on to first, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score